I know what debt feels like at 2 a.m. when the numbers don't add up, no matter how many times you run them. When you've stopped opening certain emails. When you cross the street to avoid thinking about your bank balance.
This video is for you. I'm going to show you the exact plan, month by month, I would follow to get completely out of debt in 12 months. Starting from zero. Starting from nothing but a decision. Let's go.
Right now, there are people in London staring at a credit card statement they don't want to open. People in Los Angeles paying the minimum on 5 different cards and watching the balance barely move. People in Berlin, in Sydney, in Madrid, in Toronto, all running the same quiet calculation in their heads.
How much do I owe? How long will this take? Is there actually a way out of this? If you're in that place, I need you to hear something before we go a single second further. You are not stupid. You are not irresponsible. You are not a lost cause. You are someone who made it to this video. And that changes today.
Now, I'm not going to give you inspiration without a plan. Inspiration without a plan is just a feeling that fades by Tuesday. What I'm going to give you is a 12-month blueprint. Specific, practical, adaptable to any income, any country, any currency. There are 6 phases. Each one builds on the last. Miss none of them, because every single one is load-bearing. Are you ready? Let's build this thing. Before we get into the months, I need to say something that most debt advice videos skip entirely. Debt is not just a math problem. If it were purely math, every person who ever searched how to pay off debt would already be debt-free. The information is everywhere. The issue isn't information, it's the weight, the shame, the decision fatigue that comes from feeling like you're already losing before you've started. So here is the first thing I need you to do, and this costs nothing. Stop treating your debt as evidence of who you are. Start treating it as a problem you're solving. A problem is solvable. A character flaw feels permanent. Those are 2 completely different starting positions, and the one you choose determines everything. Here's the second truth. Most people approach debt backwards. They pick the biggest number and stare at it. It overwhelms them. They take no action. The interest grows. They feel worse. They take even less action. This is the debt shame spiral, and it kills more financial recoveries than low income ever has. The plan I'm about to walk you through is specifically designed to break that spiral. It gives you wins, early, on purpose, because the psychology of this matters just as much as the numbers. 12 months is not a long time. It is also not a short time. It's enough time to completely transform your financial life, if and only if you treat every single month like it counts. Not every day has to be perfect, but every month has to move. Are we clear? Good. Month 1. I want to introduce you to someone. Let's call her Elena. She's completely fictional, but she is also completely real, because she's built from thousands of people in exactly this situation. Elena is 31. She works a regular job. Nothing glamorous, but honest, consistent work. She lives in a mid-sized city. Elena has 32,000 in debt. Some of it is credit cards she opened during a hard year. Some of it is a car loan she needed to get to work. Some of it is a medical bill she never planned for, because nobody ever does. And there is a personal loan from when she borrowed to cover rent and told herself it was temporary. Elena is not behind on payments, but only barely. And every month she pays the minimum, watches the interest add almost as much back on, and feels like she's running on a treadmill that only goes faster. Elena is going to spend the next 12 months with us, and by month 12, she will be debt-free. Let's show her how. Month 1 is not about paying off debt. I know that sounds wrong. Stay with me. Month 1 is about stopping the bleeding, because you cannot fill a bucket that has holes in it. Here's what Elena does in month 1. Step 1, the debt inventory. She writes down every single debt she owns, not from memory, with the full balance, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. Every card, every loan, every small amount she owes. You cannot fight an enemy you refuse to look at. Step 2, cut the waste. Elena cancels every non-essential subscription she has, anything she doesn't truly need. This is not forever, this is 12 months. Step 3, stop using credit cards entirely. No new debt at all. Step 4, build a micro-emergency fund. Before she pays extra toward debt, she saves $1,000 in a separate account she does not touch. This prevents new debt when unexpected expenses show up. $1,000, separate account, untouched. Done. Month 2. Elena has stopped the bleeding. Now she builds the system. She creates a zero-based budget. Every unit of money has a job before the month begins. Nothing is left unassigned. She also calls her creditors and asks one question. Is there anything you can do about this interest rate? Many people get reductions. Most people never ask. By the end of month 2, Elena knows every number. She has a buffer, she has a budget. She may even have lower interest rates. Now we build upward. Month 3 is where Elena stops being defensive and starts being offensive. She ranks her debts from smallest to largest. She pays the minimum on everything, except the smallest debt. That one she attacks with everything she has. This is the debt snowball. When Elena pays off that first debt, something changes. She starts to feel momentum. That psychological win matters more than perfect math. Win first, optimize later. Month 4, the smallest debt is gone. She rolls that payment into the next debt. Month 5, another debt is gone. The snowball grows. Month 6. This is the danger month. Motivation fades. Progress feels slower. This is where most people stop. Elena reviews her progress. She looks at how much she has already paid off. And no matter what, the number has moved. She measures against where she started, not where she wishes she was. Month 7, more debts are gone. The payments are getting bigger. Month 8, Elena sees the finish line. For the first time, she knows exactly when she'll be debt-free. It stops being hope and becomes certainty. Month 9. Elena looks at income. She asks, is there any way to earn more right now? Extra shifts, side work, selling unused items, freelancing. Even a small increase in income directed fully at debt accelerates everything. Month 10. She is on her final debt. She throws everything at it. Month 11. She can count the remaining payments on one hand. It hasn't been a perfect year, but she kept going. Month 12. Elena makes her last payment. She checks the balance. It reads 0. Not reduced, not almost. 0. She didn't win the lottery. She didn't get lucky. She followed a plan. Every single month. That is the plan. Before you click away, I have 5 things to ask you. Hit like so this reaches someone else who needs it. Save this video and come back to it at the start of next month. Share this with one person who needs it. Subscribe if this gave you something real. And leave a comment. Which month scares you the most? I want to leave you with this. That feeling I described at the start. That is real. And if you felt it, you're here for a reason. The plan is not complicated. It is just consistent. Stop the bleeding. Build a buffer. Budget everything. Attack the smallest debt. Stack payments. Find extra income. Show up when it gets hard. Keep going every month until the balance reads 0. That's it. You now have the exact plan. Now go start month 1.